All right, YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Bobby Hill's Outdoors. Today, it's going to be series number 2 of the Lowdown on the Lows podcast. It's really not a podcast because we're just on YouTube. So we don't have an Apple account, but we're just going to keep it real, keep it live on YouTube. We got a special guest today. We got Jamie over here, co-host.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
You remember him from the first one and all the other videos. Special guest today, Slim from Individuals Car Club.
What's up?
Came out today. You seen he brought his beautiful 57 Chevy out, man. We got some rolling shots. The car is beautiful, man. I know you've been working on it for a while. We've been trying to get you out here for a little bit. Just we've been busy, you know. But we're finally out, man. It's funny how it worked out. It's like in the middle of the show season, right? We got you up in here, but it's all good. You know, I've known Slim for a while, man. I don't know. We go back in the Houston days, man. Back in the lay-low days, you know, clowning and stuff.
Yep.
Back before Facebook and all that.
Slim on the bumper.
Yeah. You had the red Caprice back then, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember that car, man.
Yep.
That was the bomb.
Yeah, that's what got me started in this.
Yeah, so what did get you started? Say your first memory of lowriding or whatever. What would you say that would be?
Man, it's a few of them, man. But I had an Asian partner named Vic.
Yeah. Vic
had a mini truck back in the day, a Chevy S10. It had the camper on it, and he had the Corvette wheels on it.
Okay.
The Corvette, you know, saw blade Corvette wheels.
Yeah.
He had those on it. He moved away for a while. When he came back, matter of fact, I saw him at Randall's one day, and he pulled up, and he had taken the vet wheels off, and he put some roasters on it, and he had a front, back, side to side on it, camper, clean S10. I think that body style had just come out or whatever.
Was it like the square body style?
Yeah, square body style, yeah. I was just so happened to be at the store with my mom. I probably was young, man. I had to have been like maybe 13, 14.
Yeah.
And, man, he came out the store. I thought it was his truck, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he had changed the wheels and stuff. I saw him. I was like, Vic. He's like, what's up, man? I said, man, let me see something. So he of course he locked it up, dropped the side, dropped the other side, locked it back up.
Yeah.
And he gave me the deuce and he took off. So a few years go by. He moves back. He pulls up. He's got a chop top Coupe de Ville Cadillac. It's gray, triple gold Dayton's, bumper kit, grill on it, clean, clean Cadillac, man. Really nice.
What year you say this was in?
Man, that probably was like, that had to have been 95, 96.
Oh yeah.
And
so doing big then.
Yeah. Man, clean car. He was with Just Casual's car club.
Okay.
So since I had, since he was in the neighborhood, he just through the years, he had all different kind of Cadillacs. He was more on the baby Lex. He would buy and sell those cars all the time, but he also built one more Fleetwood coupe. It's like an 83, 84 Fleetwood coupe. It was white with the white top, all blue velour interior. That one, of course, had the triple gold Dayton's on it, bumper kit, grill on it, immaculate car. And just that was pretty much my first introduction into lowriding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Car was on fluid then?
Yes, it was. It was.
What do you have in the trunk?
Front, back, side to side, 2-pump, 6 battery setup, or 2-pump 8 battery setup.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken, on that particular car. After seeing him, I always wanted to go with him, but of course I was too young, and he used to hang out, where it just wasn't no kids at. So he'd be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna let you roll with me. Go ask your mom. And then I go ask my mom. Yeah. And by the time I come back outside to go back to his house, he's already driving past my house. And I'm like, oh, he set me up. Like, he just didn't want to take me or whatever. But I understand now, from just talking to other people, like, he was out there, but he was out there, you know what I'm saying? So you couldn't really be around him like that.
Man, back in the days, had to, watch the big kids go off and got to stay on the porch. Like, man. Yep. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah.
Just like that. He was on, man.
So he got you hooked, huh?
Yeah. And then just through the years, as I, transitioned into high school, like a lot of my friends had cars. I didn't get my first car till I was like 18, but one of my other homeboys, Jesse Galvan, he had a 86 Honda Civic. Mm-hmm. And he also did like the murals for everybody. So when he would do murals, basically he would teach me like how to prep it and stuff like that. So that's how I got started in the prep and paint. I know how to prep paint. I know how to wet sand and polish. All of that stuff I picked up from him. So as he would do the murals, as he would get one, I would wet sand it, get it ready for him to do his thing on it, and then they would clear it in the shop. But that's how I made my money. On the side. I probably was maybe like, I don't even know, man. It's a high school.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Freshman year.
Yeah. So that was like back when you're interested, watch him, want to get hands on. I remember my father-in-law, so my wife's dad, he's a body man by trade, man. And most all the kids, we go up there to check on, see what he's doing during work, and everybody else be out back throwing the football. I'd be in there watching him do body work and stuff. They're like, man, what are you doing? I was like, man, I'm ate up with this, love doing it. So that was good. What was your first car? So low riding, was fluid and wheels.
The first car I had, man, was I had an 86 Luxury Sport. It was candy red with a white top, white interior. Basically had Recaro seats in it with the mesh in them.
Yeah.
So I always try to get that car. I just started working in, where I work at, and I wasn't making a lot of money. So, man, I was saving up to buy wheels, and I, paid my homeboy, he gave me a wheel. Yeah. Paid him again, he gave me another wheel. Man, I got all the way to the fourth wheel. I was just about to get him, and something happened to the car, so I didn't get that car done. But afterwards, I started making a little bit more money. I built a two-door box Chevy Caprice. I actually owned like 3 of those at one time. But
and
built
cars
that
are
one.
Hot right now too, man. They
I
were
know,
back then.
I wish I had kept, and it was a Landau. The first one I had was a Landau. Man, I did a lot of work to that car myself, man. Roadmaster seats in it. It was clean. I had it painted. Seth had painted it for me. And then my boy Anthony cut the car for me. So I had 3 pumps in it, 8 batteries. And I used to I put the Euro clip on the front, the Euro clip for the back. Yeah. What else did we do to that car? That's pretty much it with that car. Oh, I put a pop-up sunroof out of a Sebring in it. Okay. So I mean, it was a cool little car. It was, my little ghetto sled. You know what I'm saying?
Had some
just sliding
modifications.
around. Yeah,
Some modifications. Yeah.
And that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? I just rolled through. I remember I used to talk to this girl, and not really talk. She was my friend, but you know, it was a bucket. But to me, it was all I had. You know, I was basically working on my car. So I was like, so we pulled up at one of my homeboys' house, like, and I saw her, she was there. I was like, you like the car? She was just like, nah, not really. Like, fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now that I look back on it, yeah, it was a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it, you know, that was my bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
was, you know, my everything.
Take pride in it, man. You put all that work into it.
Yep.
It means a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I know we've been there and done that. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good, man. Let's talk a little bit about the 57, man. So, like I said, man, I know you've been working on it for a while, man. We've been seeing you out at the shows. You've been placing, been bringing home some hardware and stuff.
Yes, sir.
You know,
yes, sir.
That hard work's paying off a little bit. I know a lot of people don't care about the shows. I like both, man. I like hitting the picnics, the shows, cruising, being on the highway, all that stuff. And I know you can see in the video, Slim ain't scared to drive his car, man. He's always, 13s to the pavement, rolling, man. So
yes, sir.
Yeah. So how'd the car start off when you got it? How was it?
Man, I bought it as a project. It was complete. What wasn't on the car was in the car, but it was complete. Guy had it out of Alvin, Texas, and I guess it was their family like garage / store.
That's up around like Dallas area.
No, headed towards Galveston area.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm totally opposite direction.
I saw it on Craigslist when that was jumping, and then. Well, I saw one on Craigslist, so I was trying to buy a 57, and the one I was gonna buy sold the day I was gonna go look at it. So that was the day I sold the town car. I was gonna go look at that one. It was outside of Dallas, and man, it sold. So I was looking on, Craigslist, found another one, which was this one, and I just called Darkness up, man. A lot of y'all might know him as 6713. I was like, hey man, let's go look at this car. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, all right, cool, let's go look at it. So we went out there, looked at it, and then I just immediately, I saw the car, homeboy opened the garage. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know it's going to need a quarter. It's probably going to need floors. Car was still nice. It was complete. Had all the trim on it. Had the bumpers. Had some kind of seats in it out of some kind of bucket seats. I'm not sure what year they were.
Probably trying to go hot rod with it or something, yeah.
The hood was on there, all of that stuff was there. So I was like, it's complete. All right, cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Came back that next weekend. Paid homeboy for it. Loaded up on the trailer. Mickey showed up out there to help me load it. Used the tow truck, push it up on the trailer.
Yeah.
I strapped it down, man, and drove it. Drove back to the house. I actually took it to my boy LJ's house. And man, just pretty much by the time I got back, it was already kind of dark, so I didn't really get to look at the car.
Yeah.
So I went back the next day after work, man, and it was just sitting out there in the sun. It was like, what have I gotten myself into?
Yeah.
I spent a pretty good, amount of money on that car. Like, just like I'd never done that before. Like, this car doesn't fucking run. I ain't never sat in the driver's seat, dude. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
Whatever, man.
So spontaneous buy kind of type deal.
Yeah. So I started looking at it. It's like, all right, cool, man. We in it now. So started building from there, man. I knew what I needed. Mm-hmm. So I just started making a list, man. I started taking stuff apart, trying to see what was what all I had to the car. Like I said, it was complete. All the trim was on it. All the bumpers was there. It had some damage to the rear deck lid. It had damage to the rear quarter. Looks like somebody had rear-ended it.
Yeah.
And it on the passenger side and pushed the quarter out and it cracked it right on the top of the wheel well.
Yeah.
So had to replace that.
You replaced the whole quarter on it?
Yeah. I spent a good amount of money in last minute customs, man, upwards of $30,000.
Yeah.
So it's like, parts. I bought everything I could possibly think of: screws, nuts, bolts, brackets, trim, digital dash, vintage RAC, interior kit, power windows, you name it, man. I bought everything. Once I spent that money with them, I figured that would have finished the car.
Yeah.
The car had been sitting for a while. And I had lost a lot of motivation on it just because I couldn't find anybody to help me work on it.
Yeah.
And the people that did help me work on it, they kind of half-assed a lot of shit and had to go back and redo that stuff.
Right.
So I was going to buy another car out of California, one of our members from Individuals. I was gonna buy the cream color 63, and man, I just at the time I had the money to make that deal, and I had seen it in 2011 when they brought it out here. No, I think that was like 07 when they brought that car out here for the Lowrider magazine show in Houston.
Okay.
And,
yeah, that's when they still had LRM in Houston.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, man, if I ever come across some cash, I'm gonna make him an offer on that car.
Yeah.
So man, just so happened I was trying to put the money together to do all of that for the car, and I had kind of lost motivation on it, didn't want to mess with it, and it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy another car, and I'm not gonna deal with this car anymore.
Right.
So I call him. We were making phone calls, conversation, like, hey man, you know, I really want that car. Like, what would it take for you to sell it? I heard that he wasn't really doing anything with it. It was sitting over here. It was sitting over there. One guy's like, man, I saw it over here and it looks like this, and somebody keyed it up and they tried to fix it, or somebody poured sugar in the tank, and just car not taking care of the car whatsoever. Claimed he had all this insurance on it. I was like, all right, cool, man, you know, whatever. So he's like, so man, we're going on probably about 2 months of trying to negotiate a price on it. He wants 35 for the car. I only have 30.
Yeah.
So I tell him, like, look, man, I still got to get the car back to Houston. Sell me the car, man. You're not doing anything with it. You know what I'm saying? It's
sitting over there getting sugar in the tank. Come on, man.
So when I saw it when they brought it to Las Vegas, you know, the batteries were mismatched. Some of them weren't painted. They had took the color match wheels off of it and put some Daytons on it. It just didn't look the same as when I originally saw it. Overspray all over the engine. The engine's all chrome. Mind you, Walt built this car from Street Toys.
Okay.
Walt built this car. Wind up, homeboy's like, man, I got to get 35 for it. So I'm like, all right, man, I appreciate you know, your time or whatever. I go to Tim and Bruce's, spend the whole 30 bands. Get everything I need for the car. This dude calls me the day after. All right, man, I'll sell it to you, man. I'll let you get it for, I think he told me 27, 28. Where were we at? Dang. Dude, I was like, man, I already spent all the money. I just hung up on him. I haven't spoken to him since, bro. I was so upset about that, dude. I was so mad that I couldn't close that deal, and I really wanted that car, dude.
If you're watching, you were a day late, man. You were a day late.
It's like, man, I was so upset with him, dude. I still have. We went for the 40th. I walked right by him. I didn't say nothing to him. I'm still upset about that. You know what I'm saying? I really like that car. Walt built that car, and he did a really nice job on that car. And it just stood out, man. It's something that I like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You said that was a 63?
63 SS, 383 stroker. I think it had 9-inch rear end under it. 4 pumps, 14 batteries? 16 batteries? Jesus. It worked. Vintage air AC, shifter in the floor.
Sound like it's ready to serve, man, already.
The car it worked. 3 licks, it was up there. Nice. Clean car, man. Like I said, everything was, all the trim was chromed on it, man. Maurice did graphics on the car throughout the car. I think it had a digital dash in it. The AC worked in it. Original AC car. A few weeks after that, somebody stole the car. No insurance on the car.
Man, lost it completely.
It's gone.
Lost the car. So he ended up with donuts and bagels.
Hey, man, that's the way it works sometimes, though. But hey, you know, put all that money into the 57, man. It shows big time. I know the parts are high; they're expensive.
Yes, they were.
So, what do you got under the hood?
It's got a LS, a 5.3 LS. Pretty big cam in it from Texas Speed 228R. Okay. It's got ID850 injectors in it, and it's a supercharged. The charger has a smaller pulley on it. It's a MP112. Polished MP112. I actually got that from my homeboy. He had it on his mud truck.
Okay. Yeah, I saw something sitting on top of it. You know, when I first saw you building, I was like, man, he's putting a Whipple on top of that thing. Boy, that's what I'm talking about.
Like I said, it's not to be making horsepower pulls, or it really just is for looks. Like I said, it still needs a tune. It runs. It's got the drive it around the shop tune in it.
It sounds good, man. It was sitting out there hitting. You don't see that every day, man. So when you do see, you know, you got the eye for performance and all that stuff too, man. So when you kind of ball it all into one, man, it makes one sweet ass ride. I like that. So I'm down with that. It's still got you got a 4L60 in it? Or?
Yeah, it's got the 4L60. It's got a 3200 stall in it. 2800 stall. 2800. Yeah.
Light up them 13s pretty good.
Yeah, it'll get down sometimes. I might just pull off from the light. I ain't never really just cut up in it.
Yeah. Shit, that's really all you can do on 13s, man.
Yeah.
Just kind of smoke them down a little bit, you know. Cool. Yeah, well, it looks beautiful under the hood, man. He spared no expense on, fixing the motor up, the LS under the hood. The 5.3, man, I think it's the way to go, man. Because you're not dealing with the LS1 or the old school stuff. There's so many parts out there for the 5.3, and they make just as much power.
Yep.
I think it's the LS1. That's what I got in my Impala that I'm building now. Nothing wrong with it. But beautiful. Looks beautiful. Damn good under the hood, man. I like
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
So under the trunk, man, what's up with the setup, man? What you got going on there? We saw that.
Yeah, setup I built myself. My buddy Matt from 37 Fab, he built the pump pedestal. The battery rack and pump pedestal is all one piece, and it bolts to the frame.
Okay.
And after that, I just basically showed him how I wanted the pumps and oil coolers and stuff set up. And then, man, I just had an idea to, I guess, hardline everything. And I figured, hey, why pay somebody if I can learn myself?
Yeah.
I bought the tools to do it. Figured out where they sold the fittings and where they sold the tubing. And I asked a few people that I know have done it. John from Shorty's, I asked him.
Yeah.
He basically gave me some advice. And Al from Fireline Hydraulics, he basically told me what I needed and what to look out for, and hey, have at it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. I wasted about maybe 10 to 20 feet of tubing.
Oh yeah.
Just trying to figure it out.
I've been there. I think I probably wasted close to 15 to 20 feet.
Yeah.
You open the trunk on your car, man. I mean, it looks like it came out of a professional shop. Like, you've been doing it for years, man. It looks beautiful. I like the oil coolers in there too, man. That was
everybody's
that
like, why
kind
you
of setup.
bought the oil coolers? That's old school. It's like, I ain't have my turn. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, right. Hey, man, I think it looks badass.
Not a lot of people out there can say that they put their own setup in their car, especially one like that.
Yeah,
When we first seen it, I told Mike, I was like, man, it looks like Mondo did it, because it has high-lows in there.
Yeah.
And then I asked you, and you were like, no, I did this. I was like, what?
We did the frame and everything. Wrapped the frame. I did. My boy Robert did the 4-link for me. Man, it was just one of those things, man. It's like the frame. We wrapped the whole frame with 3/16. It just started taking a while. A lot of people said they were going to help and just couldn't come through. So I wound up having to finish it myself. Me and Darkness welding. My welds don't look perfect. I know they'll hold. But they're not going to look like a bunch of dimes, maybe some quarters and dimes on the same place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can relate with you on that, man, because I've done a few frames. The last two though, same thing, man. They're like, yeah, dog, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get in here. Hey, man, all we gotta do is weld it up. And I feel the same way. I know mine will stick. They ain't the prettiest, but like at the end of the day, we're going to grind it down. But you get about a week to 2 weeks into it, everybody's like gun-ho. And then after that, they're like, dog, we're still welding. We still got, I'm like, hey, man, we just did the side. We still got to do the top and flip it over. But I feel you on that.
I really wasn't tripping. I know all of them guys got lives, and they were, they was helping. So, which is cool with me, man. Hey, I helped them build their cars. They helped me as much as they could, and I'm not tripping, man. So,
man, if you got one homeboy that comes in, really, in honesty, if he comes in and helps one day, any help at that caliber of, wrapping a frame, I'll take any help, and I'm very appreciative. So that's good. But finishing out yourself, man, it's tough. But you learn a lot too, you know what I mean? So
we did.
That's always good. So you said you got a 4-link underneath the ass, right?
4-link, yes sir.
Nice.
4-link suspension.
Good. What about your interior, man? Who got down on that?
Interior is Ciadella.
Okay.
And I had my buddy Nick pretty much put the seat covers on everything, and then I installed everything myself. Everything else, I had another guy named Mark do the headliner.
Okay.
He did the headliner for me, and pretty much all the music and everything I put in myself, all the dash trim, everything else was done by me pretty much.
Well, that's good, man. It's always good to hear, man. You put, when people put work in on their own car, man.
Yeah.
Of course, you've been around the block a time or two, man. So you know what's up. You know what you like. Sometimes, the old saying, if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself. Or if somebody else can't see your vision and you can, you got to do it yourself. So
yes, sir.
I get that. Yeah. So we just went to Gina's shop. What was it, a couple weeks ago?
Yes,
that was a couple weeks ago.
Two
so we
weeks
did
ago.
a shop tour. I was over there checking on mine here because she's doing mine. We picked up, I think, door panels and some other parts. But I went over there. Gina's pretty cool, man. We did a whole shop tour. I think I was on like 2 hours of sleep within like 48 hours. I was like out of it, man. We got the shop tour. We'll be dropping that video probably next week. Well, the week after you see this one, you'll see Gina Ciadella shop tour on that. But yeah,
they're
her
good
interior
people.
kits are beautiful, man.
Yeah.
She makes it easy too, man. Where you just order the door panel. I was missing the back seats in my rag, right?
Yeah.
Didn't come with them. So I don't know if you've ever tried to hunt down back seats for like
I've
a
heard.
rag, man. It's like
I've
it is
heard.
crazy.
Yeah.
Now like the 57s, the Tri-5, 55, 57, they make those.
Yeah.
I think at Classic Industries or somebody out there does. But there's another guy making them now over there by Gina. I ended up buying just the seat frames from her, and they ain't cheap, man.
Yeah.
But she makes it easy, man. She does a good job. Interior looks jam up on yours, man. I like it.
Yeah, she got down on that one. Actually, Tim and Bruce ordered that for me.
Okay.
And actually, I had to order like another 3 yards of the silver and 3 yards of the insert. I wound up using the inserts on my 63.
Okay.
So.
Your wheels on there? I noticed you got some engraving on there, man. They look real nice.
Yeah, Freaky Tales did those.
Oh,
wheels
yeah,
for
okay.
me, when I
So,
first
man,
bought
you
them.
had those done back in the days, because I know Freaky Tales, he's passed away now,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
R.I.P.
yeah,
Freaky
yeah,
Tales.
right, yeah.
I bought a lot of wheels from that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the days.
Yeah, he did those for me. I ordered them at first. When I first ordered them, he talked me out of engraving the hub. Well, they sat in my room for a few months, and I took them out of the box, and I noticed they had these stains on them that just wasn't wiping off.
Yeah.
Would just dry it. So I was like, these motherfuckers been sitting here. They shouldn't be nothing on them, like literally.
Yeah.
So I sent the wheels back to him. He was like, just send them back, man, no problem. I sent the wheels back to him. My boy Ed dropped them off when they went out there.
Yeah.
And he called me. He goes, hey, this stuff just wipes right off. I'm like, man, I tried to wipe it. It didn't come off. I said, but I also didn't like spray anything on them. He goes, I used Windex and it came right off. He goes, what do you want me to do? I was like, man, just engrave the hubs and powder coat the spokes black for me.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, cool. So, man, he called me about 2 weeks later. The hubs were done. The spokes were powder coated. And he sent them back to me, man. I think I paid another $700-800 for that.
Yeah. Man, that was
So,
back in the
yeah.
good old days right there.
They disassembled them too.
They disassembled them. He put new. The lip was already engraved, and the spinners were engraved. So he just engraved the hubs and powder coat the spokes for me. So I think it was like $700-800 he charged me for that, and then he just shipped them back to me. Wheels look really good, man. I
they
was
look
really
beautiful,
impressed with
man.
them.
Well, the paint, man, the paint's beautiful, man. The silver, I know you're digging that silver, man.
Yeah, man.
That what
silver.
what color silver is that?
That is a GM silver. So anything that's on let's say 2009 and newer, that's the silver. Any Chevy, any Cadillac, I think it's called Switchblade Silver Metallic.
Okay. It almost looked like back in the days. I think like in the late '90s, early 2000s. Everybody was using that platinum silver, and it just popped.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks real close to that. That's what I was asking. It looks good. So who did all your paint and body work on it?
Paint and body work. The body work was done by Alex. Well, I had a few guys do some body work on it. Poncho over at my boy Robert's shop did the body work on it first. And it was cool, but it still wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
So when I dropped it off at Alex's, I was having trouble finding somebody that would do work on it. Everybody saw it, they either wanted an arm and a leg to do it, or they just didn't want to touch it. Alex Hernandez at Garage Art, and he was just like, man, I'll do it. So I took it over there. He was like, man, you have to give me a minute because I got a few cars here that I need to finish. All right, cool, no big deal, right? I took it over there. It probably was there for about 3 months, and he started sending me pictures. He had completely cleaned up the floor in the trunk, painted all of that. Nice. Then he painted under the fenders, painted under the hood, pretty much painted the dashboard, the steering column and stuff like that. All the interior pieces, painted that stuff first.
Yeah.
Then he came in and he was like, well, I have to do some more body work to the roof. There was some issues on the roof that I saw. Fixed that. Put the car back together, masked it all off, sprayed the outside of the car.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, man. He pretty much knocked that car out 2 months before he said it would be done.
Damn, so you didn't get hit with that paint prison
No,
stuff.
no,
That's
he knocked
good.
that shit
That's
out.
good.
He knocked it out big time. And man, I actually paid him an extra $2,000 just because he he got it done. I was so
Yeah,
happy to
yeah,
get
yeah.
it
Oh,
done.
yeah.
Took
you
care of
reward,
them.
man.
Yeah.
Paint and body guys, man. If they knock it out like that,
Yep.
little tip, you know, that because
Yeah.
you know you got more stuff coming, so that always helps out.
So-
So man, I noticed you got it painted. The car was beautiful. I was like, man, he's coming together with that 57. And then, well, I guess it was a couple years ago, that you busted it out at the Houston show.
Oh yeah.
And I seen that, you know, the Sick got down on the pad. I was like, oh man, I saw something online. I was like, man, I think you made like a little tease shot on the side or whatever. I was like, oh man, Sick's getting down on it. And then I remember it hitting the Houston show. I wasn't at the show, but I remember it hitting the internet like everywhere. Like dude, like you wasn't on the outside looking in, but from the outside looking in, you blew the internet up that weekend. I remember it was like all over, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn, man, Sick. He's done some work for me. You know, he used to come down back in the days and do some striping and leafing. Love Sick, cool ass dude. You know? Gets down. He got down on it, man. So
I watched him evolve, man. Man.
Oh, yeah.
And it seemed like overnight too, because I used to, you know, people used to always call him Crooked Line Mafia.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you look
yeah.
at his pinstripes; they weren't straight.
Yeah.
And man, it just seemed like overnight. I think when he did like Mac 10's 59 four door that he had. The blue one.
yeah, the blue
When
one.
he did that car, dude, like that was like the turn of how he just like went from one style to another style, and it was crazy, dude. Like I saw it. I used to tell people, stop sleeping on Sick, stop sleeping on Sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And man, just recently, like probably about a year or two ago, something that he did popped up, and I was like, hey, you guys remember when I told y'all to stop sleeping on 6713?
Yeah.
And man, it's just like, dude, somebody just plugged him like big time, and like just saying about how they like his work, and everybody's looking at his work. It's like, it's crazy. But to be honest with you, that car, when we did the graphics on it that night, he did it, and it was like I knew how I wanted it, but I couldn't explain it to him.
Right.
So he was usually, man, I'm always at his shop wasting his tape, like just trying to copy what he does, or helping him tape up stuff.
Right.
I just take the day off and go chill over there.
Yeah.
And I just could not, for the life of me, put what was in my head on the roof of that car. So and I was like, look, dude, I just really wanted to look like two ribbons basically, and then I needed to drop down off the trunk onto the quarter. And when it drops down on the quarter, I wanted to break into a bunch of ribbons crossing in and out of each other.
Yeah.
And so he was like, all right, cool. Flakes it all out. And then he starts going in with the blacks. And then I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm looking at it like, I don't like this at all. Because I like my stuff simple.
Yeah.
But, you know, we already had another deal going where I guess that was the payment for the rest of it.
Yeah.
So then I'm looking at it like, I hate this shit. I don't like it at all. So he's like, just hold on, man. Just hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
let
like,
me
all right,
finish.
cool. So he starts messing with it some more. He's like, you got anything you want to add in there? I'm like, okay, well, the digital dash is blue. I said, so we need to add some of that blue pinstriping you put around it.
Yeah.
So he starts adding the blue pinstriping, and I'm like, I kind of like it, but I still really don't like it.
Yeah.
So that night I had to work the next morning, so I went home, and I remember talking to Damien. He's like, what do you think about the car? I was like, swing and a miss, bro. He was like, no. I'm like, bro, I don't like it at all. He's like, for real? I'm like, yeah. I said, man, we're gonna try something. I think that night, next night I got back over there, he added, if you look at it, there's like some paint splatter in there almost.
Yeah.
He put that on there, and then I still really didn't like it because in my mind I wanted it to be completely flaked out.
Yeah.
When you like, it no matter how you look at it in the sun, and no, all you see is metallic flakes, and it just doesn't look like that. So I like it now, but at the time I didn't like it. Like I don't like it. So we finally get it all together. He does the paint splatter, adds more of the blue in there. It's like, is there anything else you could think of? I'm like, no. He had already done the visor and everything. Yeah. And I'm like, I think that's enough. It's cool as it is. Cool. He clears it. It fish eyes all over it, dude. Oh, and I'm like, and this is, mind you, this is the
you're in crunch time type stuff.
This is like the night before the show. Ooh. So he's like
2 nights before the show.
Yeah. So the next day we come in, sand the whole thing down. No, this was the night before. So when it fish eyed, he added something to the paint, sprayed it again, all the fish eyes went away.
Yeah.
I don't know what he did. It just went away, dude.
Wow.
We still haven't even wet sanded Buffett. The way you see it is fresh out the gun.
Yeah.
He
Got down on
he
it.
showed
works
out on
magic.
that one. And at the time, like I said, I couldn't. I saw it, but it wasn't the way I wanted it, so I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
So as I see it more and more, like everybody's like, man, it's nice. I think it's nice. I love the work. I think he did an awesome job.
Yeah.
I think it could have a little bit more metallic flake in it, but I'm not mad about that.
Man, well, but you and Sick are close. Man.
Yeah, that's my dog,
So, yeah,
man. So
yeah.
I
If
bust
somebody
his
was to
chops on
call
everything.
Sick, hey man, I need some patterns done 2 nights before the show. He's gonna be like, man, I'm like a year
Yep.
out, man. Even
Yep.
if I can get you in there, but he stays busy, man. Yeah, I've watched him evolve too. I've known Sick for a long time. He's done a couple cars for me and stuff. Even trucks back in the the pinstripe. We used to walk around with the pinstripe box, do them at the shows.
Yeah.
Love his work. Always have.
Yep.
But yeah, man, 57 is beautiful.
Appreciate
So
it. Man.
heard you got something else in the works, man. You can't stop, man. You're about like me.
Man,
It's never ending.
Yeah, we got a lot of irons in the fire, as you said. It's like I got a 63 SS that I'm about to bust out. It's actually in the paint shop.
Okay.
Another town car, 2003. The frame's done for that. I got I got the whole setup. A few other parts that I want to do to it. We just picked up my girl a 95 Fleetwood. That one's getting some motor work done to it. We're gonna cut that one. Wheels.
95 Fleetwood.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Big body. Yeah.
Got the LT1 in it.
Yep.
Oh,
LT1.
yeah. She gonna burn the tires off that
Yeah,
thing.
right.
You want to give your old lady a shout out,
Yep,
man? She's
yep,
in the
yep.
background
My girl,
watching. She's
Vicky.
like, these fools are cutting up
My
over
girl
here.
Vicky, Queens Paradise Car Club president.
There you go. There you go.
First lady Lowrider Car Club in Houston.
Okay. All right.
So she's
what's up.
She's on. Yep, she's ready to roll.
My wife was asking me, I think just yesterday, she was like, are there like some all-girl car clubs? I was like, I know there is like around, in Cali and stuff right now, but I was unaware y'all had that going. We'll have to check that out, give y'all a shout out.
Yep.
Doing it big. Got to come up with it.
Yep.
Definitely got to put the ladies at the forefront,
Oh, yeah.
especially if they're low riding. I think that's hard. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
go to Dallas, or I think I've seen it in Houston, Dallas. I've seen it in Arizona when we went. But I mean, you'll see an Impala just full of chicks, and then you'll see another car, ladies. I'm sorry, you see another car behind them full of ladies just rolling up. There'll be 3-4 cars deep, and they're just coming up looking good. I'm like, man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I
I like to see her rolling in her Impala, man. She's just so little. It's like that car's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's like you see her little head, and it's like, go ahead, man. Go on ahead. Do your thing.
Just build the seat cushion
Yeah.
up so it's hot.
Yeah.
Just tell her she can reach everything.
Well, that's what's up, man. That's good. So can we ask what color you painting the Fleetwood?
The Fleetwood is actually Calypso green. It's a
Okay.
factory color. I think we're gonna stay with that color.
Okay.
I don't really want to put a lot of money into it, but I just
Yeah.
want her to have something a little more comfortable than that Impala. She can get in and cut the AC on, play the
Oh,
music,
man.
and still low ride. You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, we'll go back to let's see, man. So we're kind of just getting people on here, man, from the Texas lowrider scene, man, because the Texas lowrider scene, man, is blowing up big time.
Yeah.
I think lowriding is bigger than ever right now, as far as it coming back. You got all these shops doing all these control arms and wheels, and I think everybody with a clipboard and a truck, man, is selling wheels right now, which is good. You got your OG cats in the game and stuff like that, but there's a lot of money to be made. The market's being big, getting bigger. I'm always down for it, man. I always like seeing people come up on lowrider parts and doing the hydraulic installs, anything, man. And you coming up, it's all different kind of parts are involving. Me and you were just talking about telescopics and stuff, and it's like, damn, man, you almost like the odd man out when you roll up with some regular cylinders now. But hey, man, tried and true, it's all sticking around. But it is blowing up. Have you noticed it down in Houston, kind of getting bigger?
Some guys dropping some nice cars, man. Originals is making a lot of noise.
Okay.
My boy Joey's got a clean 61 bubble top. He's from Originals.
Oh yeah, I think we met him down in over in Longview.
Yeah.
It's what color is it? It's
the white one.
Yeah, the white one. Yeah.
Remember that
Originals has some nice cars, man. I didn't realize they had so many nice Impalas. I'm always at the shows. I'm kind of moving moving around and stuff. But I really did. Last Friday at San Antonio, I took some time and it was kind of cleared out, Friday, and I went and looked at a bunch of cars. I was like, man, they got some clean ass Impalas over there, the Originals.
Even Joe. Joe just dropped a 56 Nomad.
Okay,
car
that
is
was there at the show.
Stupid clean, yeah.
Yeah, it was on the end cap.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
that car.
one.
That cream one?
Apparently, I
I think so.
White?
Mac 10 is trying to grab that car from him. I know he was looking at it.
Oh, you know what?
Like the Mac 10 or our Mac 10?
Mac 10.
Oh, the Mac 10.
Yeah. Somebody had mentioned something about that when we was looking at it. Oh, that car is clean though.
Yeah, man, it's super clean. Shorty's did the setup on it.
Yeah.
Super nice setup. It's different. It's not the regular setup. Did you see it?
I didn't pay attention to
It's
the
got
setup.
like
The car's so beautiful. I was checking the paint out and the wheels and all that stuff, man.
It's got like a drive shaft off the gear, so off the motor, or from the motor to the gear is a drive shaft. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it looks nice. Shorty's Hydraulics did it.
Yeah, that car is so well put together and
Yeah.
beautiful. It's almost like you almost need like a few hours
Yeah.
just to check
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
out, just
Yeah.
all the small details.
Yeah, he sent me some pictures of it when he was working on it. Me and Joe are pretty good friends. Joe's like, yeah, man, I'm busting this out, and he sent me pictures. I was like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, like he killing it, bro. Just,
Yeah.
Even just the unfinished pictures of it was just like, dude, keep going. You know, he's
Coming.
also got a 58 that he's working or he's had. Joe's had a bunch of cars. He always keeps a bunch of cars, but you know, originals, Latin Customs got some stuff coming out. You know, a few guys from my club about to drop a few more cars. Hats off to them dudes, man. Everybody's doing their thing, man. There's a lot of movers and shakers in the game. It's going up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I'm here to see it, and you know,
Yeah.
that's a good thing. So
Yeah. What would you say? Would you say, you know, low riding in Texas is bigger now than it was probably back in the 90s, or say the late 90s?
nah, I don't think so. I think
Say
as
in
far
the
as
Houston
Houston, man, it's really down to the bare bones. The people that's really been doing it for years.
Yeah.
You get a few new guys, new people that's in the game. But other than that, like I personally don't think it's as big as it was back then, because man, you just used to see everybody with low ride. Some type of low rider.
Yeah, kind of like back in the Richmond days.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
we used to cruise all the way down to
Yeah.
Richmond. It was
Mhm.
just nothing but lowriders back then. I think the quality of the cars is probably getting a little bit better because
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
kind of older now.
yeah.
We got kind of, you know, adult money.
Yeah.
You're able to build that car that, you know, we always wanted.
Yep.
I remember back in the days, you know, how it all started. Just some 15 by 8 Dayton's found in
Yep.
the pawn shop and juiced the
Mhm.
front or whatever. But yeah, I think the cars are getting, you know, a lot cleaner and stuff. And I am seeing more kids. We went to Arizona, man. We're seeing a lot more kids and youth, you know,
Yeah.
in the cars and the low riding scene. Even like in the hoppers, man. We was out there in Glendale and we was right in the middle of the street, man.
Yeah.
Some of those kids hopping those cars, man, you know, it's like, man, it's like he's like 19, 20 years old. It was good to see,
Yeah.
man, because it kind of
Yeah.
it kind of lets the tradition live on, you know. Around Texas, you're starting to see it a little bit more, you know, kind of pass down the low riding torch, you know. It's
Yeah.
good.
It's really big in Dallas area.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's lit up in DFW. Man.
Yeah.
Fort Worth, we started going up there a lot. You know, we kick it with Primo and stuff up there, man. When Primo and them put something on, man,
Yep.
they put on.
Yeah.
I think the first time we went up there, man, I mean, it was like they brought out the ghetto bird, man. It was ran us off from the one spot. We're at a homeboy shop, you know.
Yep.
But it was good, man. I'm you know, having fun now, man. Kind of enjoying the cars instead of building them all the time. You know, you're always building. Now it's time. I've been offered. Everybody's trying to buy that luxury sport, man.
Yep.
I'm like, nah, dog. I'm good. I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm gonna enjoy it for a while. So that's what I'm doing. We started doing the end of last summer, and this summer, and I'm like, yeah, dog. I don't have the time. Sit down. I'm already building an Impala. I don't have time to sit down and build another car just to get in.
Yep.
Even though I do want another Fleetwood, right? You know.
Yeah.
But then again, say I sell the luxury sport and I have to just put all the time and money back into a Fleetwood. But yeah, no, we're having a good time. Dallas Fort Worth's pretty good. I'll tell you what, Longview, man, we went up there and it was, you know, for a small town like that, man, they put on, man.
Yeah,
That was
they
pretty
did.
good
They
stuff.
really did, man. I really did go down there to hang out with the Pittmans, man. Those guys are good people, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. I had been saying that. Like when we left Dallas, I'm like, I'm headed to Longview to hang out with the Pittmans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did, man. We'll go down there, see them guys, man, and had a lot of fun. Like they didn't even know I was coming to. Like John Chuck didn't even know I was coming to the show. I didn't even pre-register, none of that.
Oh, yeah.
And I just really forgot. And I think he called me the night before. Like, why you ain't tell me you was coming, man? It's
Oh,
like,
shit.
It's like, I'll be there in the morning. He's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they had me a spot, man. Of course, I had to maneuver through all of the cars with no power steering, but they got me in there. Hey, man, you know, shout out to them dudes.
That's good, man. They're good people.
Yeah, Raymond always looks out for me too.
Yeah.
Always. So
I've known Raymond Tito for a long time, man.
Yeah.
We go way back.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was, you know, we had the little after hop deal, you know. I think shit, y'all were over there, we were up there in Longview, and it was pretty good, man. I liked it over there.
Yeah.
So, man, individuals, man, y'all have a pretty big picnic coming up. You know, this one's different than all the other ones, right? So
Yes,
kind of
sir.
tell us a little bit about that. We'll get that plugged in for you, man, because y'all always do it big over there at the park in Houston, man. It's always big, but you know, I heard this one's gonna be, you know, not one to miss.
Yeah, this is gonna be our 49th anniversary for individuals, car club as a whole.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure how many we've had in Houston as a whole. But yeah, everybody from the different chapters around the country is coming. Of course, we have a bunch of giveaways, Easter egg hunt for the kids, you know, barbecue, food, and then of course, you know, all the surrounding chapters pull up, and you know, people just from the city, they all come to the picnic, man. It's gonna be a very big picnic. So right there at Deucin Park, Lake Houston. If you want to bring your boat, put your boat in the water, put your jet skis in the water. Be that nice, man.
And it's open to the public, correct?
Yeah, open to the public.
That's
What's the
important.
date on that? What's that going
I
down?
believe that's going to be the weekend of the 14th, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, I always hear good things about, you know, y'all's picnic just in general, you know, when Houston puts it on. So I think it's going to be a big deal. You know, it's going to be like the national, you know, everybody coming.
Everybody's coming.
So, yeah, Mick was telling me about it a while back. So I was like, man, we're definitely going to hit that up.
Yeah.
So, man, you got a YouTube channel, right?
Yes, sir.
What's the name of that? We're going to go ahead and plug that, man. Y'all need to check his videos out because y'all are sleeping on this dude. This dude puts out some pretty good videos.
Ride With Me TV, RIDEWITME TV.
We'll put it right here, man, so y'all can go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put that link down in the description of this video. That way you can click on it. Shoot on over there, hit subscribe to Slim. You're always putting some pretty good, you know, cars out. And I don't think, you know, it's not always lowriders, man. I see you get some bikes in there sometimes, some, you know, like some low rods and stuff like that too. So, but, you know, the content you always put out, man, it's always fire. I like it. I like watching the videos.
It, man. Yeah,
it's good.
I like a lot of things, man. It can be anything. I can respect anything that's put together nice. So that's from anything from a slab to a yacht, you name it.
Yeah, anything
side
on
by
wheels.
side, anything on wheels, things in the water, whatever, man. As long as it's nice and custom, even stock stuff. I mean, I don't mind. As long as it's something nice, classic cars, you name it, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna check it out, man, and I'll take you guys along with me.
Yeah. You also kind of feature people's cars and stuff too. They got a nice one there in the area.
Sir.
Fly and get them. All right, man. Most memorable moment of lowriding, man, in your lowriding days. What would you say?
My boy Chochi, man. Chochi's he used to be really big.
Yeah.
And he had this Cutlass, man. And I just remember seeing him when we used to cruise Westheimer.
Oh yeah.
Man, he just come through the light, man, with the nose in the air, dude. He was on the bumper.
Yeah. Wasn't chipping it off.
Him, 3 other people in the car, and I just always knew him. I knew he would come through clowning, but like at that time, like when I seen him that time, the car was actually working. Every other time I would see it, I mean, it would work all right.
Yeah.
But man, he come through that light that one day, dude, and all I saw was like the nose of it like this, and he just big dude, like hunched down like this, man,
just owning that shit.
ready to hit it again as soon as it hit the floor, man. And it was just crazy. That was the first time I had ever seen that in person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my most memorable moment, man. Other than just, you know, watching people do that Cali swinging, but that was the first time I'd ever seen it in person.
Oh, good. All right, man. What would you think your favorite car is in Texas, man? Who's killing it out here in Texas right now, as far as lowrider, man?
I gotta go with Joe's Nomad.
Yeah. It's a clean car, man.
Stupid clean, man. I know he just built it. He really hadn't hit the streets in it yet. But man, the car is just stupid clean. As simple as it is, it just makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been a fan of just the stuff that Joe's put together for a long time.
The details in the cars that people are building nowadays, man, you have to step your game up now.
You have to come
it's
with
like you think you're doing something, and then somebody buys.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! It's like it's crazy the way everybody's building cars now.
Yep.
You know, back in the days, man, you go find a little Blazer, Cutlass or whatever, find some wheels, pumps, polish the paint out, you know, and you ride.
Just
that's
like
what it was. Everybody's riding on 2-inch white walls back then.
Yep.
You know, but
first set of luxuries that we paid $299 for.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Or $199, something like that.
Back in the good old days, we used to go down to competition sales and used to buy 520s for like $30 a tire, $39 a tire. It was crazy. Go ahead, pick the chain steering wheel up and the dummy lights put on the fenders and shit while you was there.
Yep. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's old school.
The dummy lights.
Yep.
Every time I go on the competition sales, I said, dude, I'm like, man, you sure you ain't got none of them 520s stashed away somewhere?
Right?
Things is worth like fucking $2,000 now.
Yep. I had a set on the car when I first busted it out.
Yeah.
That I had bought from where'd I get them wheels from? I got them from Big City. The tires. And man,
Were they the premium sportways?
Premium Sportways.
Not the Cokers?
No.
Yeah.
Premium Sportways. Man, I just knew that one day I would have a flat on there and tear up my wheel. And man, I just took them off. I took them off, and they sat there for a while. And one of my homeboys wanted them. He paid me for them. I gave them to him. I actually have 2 sets. I still have another set put up, but I'm just waiting on it. Hopefully, from what I'm hearing, is they're gonna re-release the 520s, the premium Sportways. They're premium Sportways, but a radial tire.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that
I check the website daily, dog.
Oh yeah, I'm on it.
I'll be emailing them like once a month. I'm like, hey man, I'm just making sure y'all still.
Is it because they're so narrow?
Yeah.
Is it because they're so narrow? Where people like
yeah, man. 520 is 520. You know, the old school. You know, the Cokers, they're more rounded.
Yeah.
But the old school, I mean, Premium Sportway, when they came out with this last batch, when I had Detox, I built that. I bought 2 sets. So I bought one because I just had a feeling like, I'm like, hey man, you know, they're gonna fall off maybe. I don't know, and they did. It was just couldn't supply enough. But I did, and then I got rid of Detox, sold it. It's in Atlanta, and then I bought that '63 rag from Leonard at OK Used Cars in New Mexico.
That car was so clean, dude.
The white one.
Yeah, I love that car.
Put some all golds on it, and I had those Premium Sportways sitting in the shop. I was like, I put them on there. Now I wish I wouldn't have used them. It would have been nice.
I see those on the I see that car on the
it's sitting on the lift in the back.
Every time I see it, why don't y'all pull that car out, man? You guys should bring that car to the show, or you guys should do this.
They do every now and then, man. I think I hit Tito up before because I traded him for the crew cab truck. Yeah. I had the crew cab truck sold, but yeah, man. They're building a 61 now. Yeah, Zamora's building it, right? Yeah. They was building it, but yeah, the 63 I had, man, that thing was so clean. I didn't even want to tear it apart.
Yeah, I love that.
It was just too solid of a car, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got in it, there was like no slack in it, but yeah, I see it.
Maybe he'll take your Monte Carlo for it.
He already hit me up he's like, hey man, as soon as I finished the Monte Carlo Tito, he hit me up. I didn't even reply back. Sorry, dog, if you're watching. I didn't even reply. He was like, MC for sale. Social media accounts, man, we're going to put them in there, drop it up. You can follow them. You want to put your Facebook or Instagram, whatever you got out there. If you don't want to put one, you ain't got to put it.
My Instagram is Slim, SLIM, the number 6, and then NINE, Slim69.
All right, we'll put that down there right here.
Yeah.
And you said your girl's got a YouTube channel as well, right? Vicky1186.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put that right there across the screen. Give her a follow. What do you do over there on the YouTube channel? What goes down over there?
A little bit of everything. Just the stuff that she sees, and then she puts stuff from her business. So
okay.
Yeah, she does personal injuries and stuff like that. So,
all right.
Yeah.
We'll get that. Y'all head over there and give her a follow, man. It all helps. It helps. So yeah, man, I appreciate it. Jamie, anything else you want to come out?
Nope.
You ain't got nothing else.
Nothing.
He did. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. So we're not bullshitting over here, but Jamie did get on Slim's white walls when he pulled up.
Yeah,
so
he did.
I'm just gonna put that out there, man.
I appreciate that.
You can't pull up over here and they weren't. I didn't think they were that dirty, but Jamie, man, he's gonna make them
the
white.
Glue off them over.
That shit look brand new again.
Yeah, I got him off.
He did a fantastic job.
He pulled up over here and cleaned my white walls when he started bitching me out about my white walls. I'm like, damn, dude, I just pulled up. I'm not gonna fill my car today. It doesn't matter. He's over there. Anyways,
it's not that hard.
Anything else you want to plug, man? Anything else coming up?
Other than the a picnic, man. Just you guys pull up, man. Come
Yeah,
say
we're gonna
hello.
come out there. We're gonna come out there, man.
You know what I'm saying? We'll have some barbecue, tacos, or whatever they gonna make out there, man. And it's gonna be a good time, man.
Yeah, man. So, and that's an Easter event, so it's family friendly.
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
bring my old lady and kids are gonna come
Yep.
out. My grandkids gonna come out and hunt some Easter eggs. Do a big up over there.
Yes, sir.
Man, hey, I appreciate you coming on the show, man.
No problem,
That's the
anytime.
second one. Slim.
Yes, sir.
You see, he's got a beautiful 57. I'm sure he's got more in the works. He's been around low riding for a long time in the Texas low riding scene.
Yes, sir.
We enjoyed the car, man. Went out, filmed it, got all those shots, man. It was a beautiful car. Always snapping necks when you get the 57 out.
Thank you.
And, dude, put it on the highway. So, pulled it out of the garage, put it on the highway. Call, man. If you got a low rider sitting in the garage, bring it out. Enjoy it, man. Because, just like everybody else says, I'm going to piggyback on what everybody else says. You can't enjoy them sitting in the garage.
Nope. You cannot, and you can't take it with you. So
Nah,
when
you can't.
When you
Hey.
the car you enjoy so much looking at, when you pass away, somebody's gonna pull it out and they gonna put that motherfucker on the streets.
Man, you got your shit in the streets when you got couches flying at you
You know what
off
I'm
the
saying?
highway. Did we even tell that story about the
Nah,
couch?
we didn't.
Man, we should
He's trying to
tell.
forget, and you bringing it up.
Man.
Well, hey, it's not every day you get hit by a couch.
Yeah,
on the
man,
road, man.
that's crazy. So,
That's really putting it in the streets, dog. When you get hit with a couch that flies out of the bed of a truck.
yeah. So we basically, like I said, man, I was on my way to a cruise spot that was happening, and man, I just been having a bad week, man, and just I trying to get there. I was in traffic at one point, like standstill traffic, and then once it opened up, I'm pretty much moving. I'm trying to get there. Of course, I'd be in this car going way faster than I should be. It's already sketchy as it is, and man, I come from the fast lane to the slow lane because there were cars blocking the rest of the lanes, and man, I just so happened to end up behind this truck with these old sofas on the back of it, and I was trying to get over, and when I looked over to my left to see, to basically motion to the other truck to slow down so I could get over or speed up, one of the two. And man, when I looked back, I saw that sofa catch wind, man. I literally like stood on the brakes, and it literally like slid right into the sofa, man, and pretty much did a little bit of damage. After I was done cussing and all the carrying on, I mean, I just got in the car and left, man. I was just having a bad week. Luckily, it was minor damage, but hey, it is what it is, man. I guess that's what happens when you put them on the streets.
That's right, man.
Man,
And you said it would look like an older couch, too.
Yeah, man.
And I was telling Slim,
old.
I was
car.
like, man, what are the odds of 57 getting hit by like a 1957 year model couch?
Yep.
Like I said, it could have been meant to be, man. But I don't know. Hey, you put them in the street, man. That's what happens.
Yep.
You get hit with couches, rocks, whatever. It happens, man.
Yep.
Battle scars. All right, man. Hope y'all like this episode of Bobby Hill's Outdoors, series number 2 of the podcast Sit Down. It's really not a podcast, just only on YouTube. We'll just keep chopping it up like that, man. Slim, Individuals Car Club, appreciate it for coming out, man. Put it on big time. We got Jamie, co-host. We're going to catch you on the next one. Make sure you stay tuned. Next weekend's coming up is the GNC Adela Shop Tour. So if you like this episode, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We got some more guests lined up for this coming up. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.